Alfonso Cuarón was born in Mexico City, Mexico on November 28, 1961, and he would grow up to be one of the renowned directors credited as being a part of the new wave of Mexican cinema, along with Guillermo del Toro and Alejandro González Iñárritu during the early 2000s. But the beginning of his career doesn't start there. It starts after being expelled from the National Autonomous University of Mexico's filmmaking program for making a controversial class film project in English instead of Spanish. Shortly after, though, despite his fear of not being able to find work due to this, Cuarón found a job as a technician in Mexican television. He didn't stay in the television industry for long, though, and made his first feature-length film called Love in the Time of Hysteria in 1991, of which he was the director and screenwriter for. He would continue this path as director and screenwriter for many of his films, gaining awards for Best Screenplay, Directing, Cinematography, and more. In the 2000s, Cuarón's fame as a director grew with the making of Harry Potter, the Prisoner of Azkaban, Children of Men, Gravity, and Roma. He's known for his dabbling in many genres, as you can tell from these movies, but through the magic fantasy genre of Harry Potter, the sci-fi thriller genre of Gravity, the dystopian genre of Children of Men, or the semi-autobiographical drama genre of Roma, one thing is true: you can tell who's making these films. He, Alfonso Cuarón, creates this beautiful harmony between what is seen on the screen and what he's written. One unique way he does this is with one specific type of shot. The one shot, or the single shot, is a singular long shot using a solo camera. Cuarón uses it often. Other filmmakers have used this technique before, or an altered version of it, of course. The famous tricycle scene in The Shining is a great example of this. The difference lies not in the how, as in how it's done, but the why. Why use a single shot for a scene? In the Shining tricycle scene that you've been watching, you can see it's used to explore the environment while creating suspense. Cuarón's usage of it differs. He stated in an interview that the beach scene in Roma is done in a single shot to keep a continuous time and space and to, as he says, honor the notion of real time. That allows for the actor to play and shine in the scene, to have this natural fluidity in the space created. He and his DP, Emmanuel Lubezki, have this idea through all the films they work together on of giving the same amount of weight to the character and the environment by using the one shot. In fact, in Children of Men, there are 3 one-shots. Okay, so this is where I really start fangirling. The one-shot scene in this film I'm going to focus on is what other film analyses have called the ambush scene. During this scene, we are in a car with 5 characters that soon get into a car chase. There are many moving parts in this sequence. We have the car itself moving, the environment around the car moving and changing, the actors within the car moving, and last but definitely not least, the camera is actually moving within the car as well. I know I said that the how is not important right now, but the how is actually crazy in this scene, so I encourage you to watch Nerdstalgic's video, The Greatest One Shot in Movie History, if you're curious. Now, what this one shot allows for the scene to do is just like what was said before. The unity of time and space lets you as the viewer see how quickly it all goes down, all while allowing the actors to truly shine, not just the action. You as a viewer are in the car with the characters and you can't escape from it by going to a new shot. Cuarón won't allow you to. The one shots Alfonso Cuarón accomplishes in his film, including this one, are just beyond astounding. In one way, for the emotional weight they add, and in another, purely just how astonishingly beautiful they are. His films feel lived in as a result. They feel alive, and it's what makes me come back again and again to his films. I hope it's what will make you reach for one of his the next time you're looking for a movie to watch.